So a cool thing that Victorian Sports Sedans are doing this year is prize money. So if you're in the top 10, you get prize money. And at round 1, I did all right. I don't remember where I finished. I think I ended up finishing 4th outright or something. This is club points, not state points, by the way. So most states have a club championship as well as a state championship. State championship is everyone that's entered. That's a 3D Sports Sedan gets points. Club, if you're a paid up club member, which is like a couple $100 a year for Victoria, you can win prize money. So for round 1, I made a deal with one of the other competitors. I don't know if I should say, so I won't, but because I wasn't sure if I was going to join up for this year because I didn't know if I was going to run state. And he's like, if you join up, I'm going to give you my prize money. And he usually finishes in front of me. So I was like, you know what, cool. I wasn't expecting to get his prize money, by the way. But anyway, he did. He gave it to me. I said, no, man, it's all good. Like, he's like, nah, deal's a deal. So I've got $270 in prize money from round 1. And I need to get some nitrogen for my air-jack system on the Calibra. So lots has changed since round 1, and so I'm going to go down to Total Tools. They do a thing where you can buy a bottle that's got nitrogen in it, and then when you want to recharge it, you take the bottle in and swap bottles over, and it's like $100 and something bucks, or it's under $200 to swap it over. So that way you keep the bottle, you're not paying rent. So yeah, Victorian Sports Sedans are helping me pay for that, so it's pretty cool. So I think keep that in mind when you're thinking of entering. They don't have huge numbers at the moment. We did at round 1, but not at round 2, and I know round 3 isn't that much. You could freaking win some money. You know, like I said, I got $270 from round 1. I think that's pretty awesome. Groove Train are the main sponsors, and I believe they're the ones who are putting up the prize money. So big thanks to Vin and Groove Train and AASA. So time for a new update. Sitting in the car at the moment. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Well, what's been happening? So been working on the tin work, getting the tin work together, buttoned up, and starting on the intake tin work, which wasn't finished. Wasn't started actually either. So doing that, I've made a template up, and the next thing to do will be to do something out of aluminium. Fitted up the accelerator bracket, got the air jacks in, got the air spike in, went and picked up a nitrogen tank for the air jack system. Had to make up one of the mounts for the air jacks because that was lost, so 2 of them already had mounts but one of them didn't, so it's only got 3 air jacks. Plumbed in the fuel delivery system, so I've got a dry brake on the side next to where the air spike is for running fuel in. I've just got to get one to, so when you fill the tank too much it comes back out. What else? Fitted the rear vision mirror, got a nice big rear vision mirror so I can see out the side a bit better. Obviously visibility isn't great in these cars. This isn't too bad. There's a lot going on, but it's not too bad. What else? I'm trying to think. I don't know, just been ticking away, ticking away at stuff. Did a bit of work with the temp gauge sensor. The sensor has to be hand programmed in every single increment, so that took a little while. Still got a little bit of an issue with the oil temp. It's not quite reading properly, so still sussing that out. Got lots of heat shielding from Raceworks. So the next thing to do with the tin work, once I finish off the intake, I've got to also do some tin work at the front, because at the moment I can, from sitting here, I can see right out through the car. So we need to block obviously me off, the cabin off from the front wheels, because a lot of stones are going to come up and crap are going to come up. We don't want that all open. That wasn't finished either, which is fine. Decide we're not going to do nationals. I just don't have the budget after buying this car and doing what we need to do to it to get it up going. So I thought, instead of putting that pressure on myself to go do nationals and maybe be a menace, I'm just gonna test the car, hopefully at Calder. Calder's only 10 minutes away, and we'll do some state rounds for this year, and then we'll reassess next year. But as I'm sure you know, when you buy a car, there's a lot to do to it, even if it's ready. Let's be honest, this one has a fair bit to do. Noticed Found they'd used some sealant in the tank around the top bit, and that was not fuel safe, so that was lead. Big chunks of black sealant were sitting on top of the foam that I put in there, so it was good to discover that when I put the Raceworks top on, which we put on there so that I could do the dry brake system instead of just having to pull the hatch off every time I want to put fuel in the car. Yeah, lots of stuff. I'm tired, but lots of stuff. It's good though. Really stoked with how it's coming together. Totally loving this car. It's awesome. So yeah, try and bring some more updates when I do some more substantial things. Yeah, peace out.